By look by looking at the title of the video, I've already made it very clear that the method that I'm going to teach you now is going to be simple, but it will be difficult, it will be hard. It's not going to be an easy method. Like let's just get real, bro. All those videos you see on, oh, the simplest technique, the easiest method, do this, do that. You got to realize that something like quitting addiction, quitting porn addiction, junk food addiction, whatever, it's hard. That's why it's called quitting an addiction. You're addicted, like you can't, it's to the point where you can't live without it and you need to quit it. That's why it's hard, and I'm going to tell you a technique that's hard, but it's very simple. The truth is, this addiction that you have, it's not that you need to get rid of it, but you need to actually change that addiction into something else. Which, let me explain. Let's say you're addicted to porn. Can you transfer that addiction that you have for that into getting addicted to working out, getting addicted to the gym? And I know your initial thoughts may be, oh, what the heck, when I'm watching this, I just need to freaking open up a tab on my phone and do it, whereas I need to go and freaking do some bench press. That's so freaking hard, bro. And I know you may think that, but whenever you're doing something that you feel is very pleasurable right now, because let's be honest, whatever you're addicted to right now is probably not good for you. And when you do that, it feels good for those few seconds, few minutes, but right after that, you probably feel worse than you did when you started doing it. We all have, let's say, a baseline of, let's just call it pleasure. We have a baseline level of pleasure levels, and that usually spikes up for a bit, whenever you're doing that bad habit, that addiction, it spikes up a bit, but right after that, a few seconds later or a few minutes later, whatever you want to say, it will go below the baseline, so you actually feel worse than when you started. And guess what? When you do the good habits, when you do something difficult, that pleasure level actually goes below the baseline for a few seconds, those few minutes. But after it, after a while, it actually goes above the baseline. So you feel better than when you started. And the truth is, you're probably not happy in life right now, because let's be real. Whoever, who is addicted to something, and it's a bad habit, they're not happy in life. Whereas, if you notice the people who are actually disciplined and, they follow good habits on a day-to-day basis, have you heard any of them ever complaining that they're unhappy, that they're depressed, that they have bad mental health? No. The thing is, you have to realize that whatever you do in your life right now is literally what determines your future. If you continue to do something that feels pleasurable in the moment, but will actually destroy your future, you'd be actually scared to see what your future looks like if you continue this. And vice versa, if you do something that's actually difficult now, in a few years' time, you will be immensely grateful for the fact that, you did that habit, you did that good, hard task. You'll be very grateful you did it. So honestly, there's no magic technique to, quitting the stuff. It's not a matter of, oh, how to do this, no, there's nothing like that. It's all just a matter of, transferring that bad addiction that you have into a good addiction. It's all about transferring that bad addiction into... It's all about transferring that bad addiction that you have into something better, into the gym, into meditating, into productive tasks that will actually improve and level up your life, not worsen your life. And if you continue on this path to do these bad things, then in all honesty, your life is just going to get worse. Like, it's that simple.